Hello there. Welcome to Dateline Lagos. I'm Loretta Chiogo. This week on the program, Lagos State Building and Control Agency takes its enforcement action against illegal development to Lagos Island. Lagos Internal Revenue Service introduces new payment system to hoteliers. The third edition of the Ready, Set, Work training program for final year tertiary students commences with the launch of the 2018 facility. Interstate transport operators plying Ikorodu Road get new bus terminal in Ojota. Let's now begin with issues of law and order. The Lagos State Building Control Agency continued its enforcement towards curbing incidences of failed structures and building collapses across the state. 20 houses in Lagos Island were partially demolished and sealed for allegedly being built without government approval.
Bricks and concrete succumbed to the sledgehammer as officials of the Lagos State Building Control Agency partially demolished houses allegedly developed without permit in a densely populated settlement in Lagos Island. Taken unaware, these residents can only stand afar and watch. Mostly affected are residential buildings that are still under construction and some that were recently completed. Even buildings that are already occupied by people are not left out. Popular streets in Lagos Island are invaded by the officials, backed by a team of the Lagos State Task Force. Offences range from not obtaining building approval and breaking government seal.
You are protecting us. That is finished. Whatever you see is wrong. Do it. Because if this house collapse now, it will kill many people.
People largely ignore us because you can imagine government coming to seal a site and the developers having the effrontery to continue working without a permit. Not even having a submission with government, I want to do this, is that people are just building contrary to what the laid down laws of the state. When you have your approval starts with the location. The use, is my use fit for that location? The density, what volume, what population of this house can accommodate? So the permit is like an approval for you to do what you want to do. It's not just the building as a building that is being approved. The approval looks at the use, the size, airspace and setbacks. But people in their negative mind want now circumvent that. So we now thought it was, okay, on a weekly basis, every Saturday, every recalcitrant development will be visited, not just to be sealed again, to be toked. Like you're seeing behind me now. We're doing some partial demolition, not total demolition. If the building that is being toked is deemed approvable, such a developer, when he walks in, will get his approval. When he comes to apply, will get approval. But if it is deemed unapprovable, the next level after today is to prepare the file, the necessary documentation for removal. If the building is found to be structurally defective, it can't stand. If the result, an NDT will be done, a non-destructive test, that will check the integrity of the structural members. If it is found to be structurally defective and it can be repaired, yes, such a house will be put under rehabilitation.
The buildings within these residential areas leaves much to be desired. New structures are sandwiched between existing ones, leaving little or no space for ventilation and even walkways. Surprisingly, the affected house owners and property developers do not show up to defend the allegations by the state government. The demolitions are followed by sealing meaning a stop work notice or no-go area.
If you are already living in your house and you don't have a planning permit or you're not conforming, willingly walk up to any LASPA office, not Lab Canal, LASPA office. LASPA doesn't give approval. LASPA gives the approval with your as-built drawing. There is an amnesty period right now. So ordinarily, when you have built, and you're not just seeking approval, you're supposed to pay a penal fee. But His Excellency has graciously approved that he's given an amnesty to Lagosians. That, okay, all of you working willingly, don't let me come after you again. Bring your drawings and we will approve for you.
Lagos State has been bedeviled by incidents of collapsed buildings, with the state government accused of not being proactive in enforcing building control regulations.
Before now, we have challenges with the enforcement because we can't be everywhere. All over the state, people are developing. Lagos is prosperous. People are developing every day. So our enforcement has been quite a bit relaxed. But in 2018, His Excellency has given us a directive to be more aggressive with enforcement. If that's language developers understand, we're going to match them week for week. And we're going to be enforcing seriously. So this exercise will be an every weekend thing. It doesn't mean that during the week we're not enforcing. Weekend there's less traffic, but during the week we're out there doing similar operations.
Lagos Island is the latest in the ongoing enforcement exercise. The agency says it has arrested and prosecuted up to 13 defaulters in its recent crackdown on Ajegunle, Yaba and the Butemeta areas. It vows to continue the exercise in other local governments.